Hi, I'm Julie, and I'm just going to do a quick video to show you this website that I found. It's by a YouTuber called Action Retro, and the website's called 68k.news. And what this does is it gives you a Google News feed and allows you to look at news articles from Google News, but on very old computers and very old devices whose web browsers are not up to going onto the modern web. So in front of me I've got my trusty Sony Walkman NWZ 1060X MP3 player. So this device came out in 2009 and hasn't received any updates since. So it's got a YouTube browser that doesn't work anymore. It's got a web browser that you can't even go onto any modern sites because I don't quite know why. Something to do with keeps giving SSL errors and TCP errors. So there's something really wrong going on with it. But this website 68k.news does work. So let's go 68k.news front page. So it's by Action Retro. And there we go, so we can see today's news. We can click on any article that looks interesting to us. Not that this one looks interesting to me, but we'll see. We'll have a look at it. So this site is, this article comes from CBS. Their website is very modern. The website just simply wouldn't work on this device. But I can read this news article, no problem whatsoever. And the images I can even look at. I can even look at the images. So where it says article images, I can click on the one and it will come up in a sec. Let's just try that again. There we go. So this was the image that was attached to the article, or was embedded in the article. So it's compressed down to very low resolution so that it doesn't take up very much RAM. And the way this all works is each page that I request goes through their little script at their server side, and it basically strips out everything that's a bit extraneous from the website, everything that we wouldn't be able to normally look at on an old computer or an old device. Strips it out. So basic HTML Google News. Tested on Netscape 1.1 on a Mac EC30, so that gives you an indication of what kind of thing it'll work on. And you've got different categories you can select as well. You can also change it from the US edition to the, so for me, Australian edition. And yeah, and then this also they've done another, like a search engine with the same idea called Frog Find. And this also runs the same. Also runs any websites you search for through the same filtering system. So it's really cool. And I'll just demonstrate how incapable this device's web browser is, and why 68k.news is such a godsend for people still using old devices. Let's go to the original website for CBS. Security alert, an error has occurred during server authentication. That's pretty typical for this device because everything to do with security is too new for it. An error has occurred in the SSL communication. So it just won't load. So that's why 68k.news is so useful to somebody like me who still uses this old MP3 player, or who uses an old computer. And thanks to Action Retro for developing this software. Thanks, have a nice day.